Hello students, welcome to Daily English Homework. This is a special video because I'm going to talk about 5 types of good students. This is my opinion. I'm going to talk about what I think are good habits to have when studying English and what kind of students I think are good students. And tomorrow, I'm going to release a video talking about the 5 types of bad students. So I decided to break that up into 2 videos. The first video will focus on the positive, and then the next video will focus on the negative. So be sure to watch both videos. What is your homework? Well, after you watch this video and you see the 5 types of students, the good students, write a comment and tell me which student you are and choose only one type. So we're going to look at 5 types of students. And you might think, well, I'm a little bit of this type, I'm a little bit of this type, I'm a little bit of this type. I don't want you to choose many types. I want you to tell me the main type you are. So choose only one of them. I know you might be a little bit of them all, but I want you to focus on just which one describes you best. All right, let's take a look. Type 1 is the best type. This type I'm going to call the learner. Are you a learner? So this person always does their homework. That's very important. They always do their homework. So if you always do your homework, you are a good learner. This person always participates. So you are always active, speaking, writing. You always participate. And very important here, the learner understands learning English is gradual, not immediate. So very important that you understand what gradual means and what immediate means. Gradual means slowly over time. So you can increase your level gradually, slowly over time, and immediate is right now. So what I find on the internet, students around the world, they are constantly going to different WhatsApp groups or YouTube channels looking for the immediate way to learn English. Like they're in their mind, I want the secrets of how to learn English in 30 days or 6 months, and they keep jumping around looking for that immediate answer of how to learn English. They'll never find it. And they spend years and years looking for the quick ways. No, you have to realize you just study and study and study, and gradually you will learn the English. So the learners know that, and they will improve quicker than the students looking for the immediate answers or ways. All right, the second student I love is the diligent student. Is this you? Spends time to learn. You got to take time to learn. Spends time to review notes or review what the teacher said. Spends time to research. This student spends time. I can't say that. Spends time to research. What do I mean by research? Don't always listen to the teacher. You can go to Google yourself. You can go to the dictionary yourself. You're spending the time to investigate. For example, a student might ask me, "Hey, Robin, what's the difference between since and for?" Great question. But there's so many videos. There's so many websites, there's so much information on Google that is so easy to find the answer to that. So I like students that are diligent. They're going to go check themselves. Of course, if a student asks me, I'll be happy to answer, but I really like diligent students that spend the time to research. And they spend time to do the homework. All right, so the diligent student, they realize I have to invest time. And I know I have to invest time to do all these things. There's no quick way about it. So they are willing to invest the time And I consider them very diligent if they do spend 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, or more every day. Great student. Is this you? The impressor. This is the title to type of student. They impress me. These students impress me. So I'm like, wow, they're doing a great job. I didn't expect it. They impress me. So this type of student improves fast. They improve quickly, very fast. I'm impressed. This type of student makes me think. So these types of students ask questions that are not basic questions. They're a little more advanced, but questions I know they're thinking deeply about, right? You know, if a student asks me, hey teacher, what's the difference between since and for? That's not going to make me think. That's a common question. I've answered it many times. So sometimes I get questions, wow, I never thought about that. And you thought of that. Wow, good. I'm impressed. And these students often teach me something. They teach me something about English, or they teach me something about myself, or they just teach me something. And I'm impressed if you are this student. Please let me know if you think you are this student. And very important, I am impressed if students are consistent. Consistent means they are studying daily for years. They don't take 6 months break. They don't take 2 years break. They don't take a week break. They are consistent. They continually study English. And wow, I am impressed if you are struggling with English, but you continue to study and study. Great for you. I am impressed. Good job. Because learning a language is not easy. Student with initiative. Are you a student with initiative? Doesn't ask me to explain everything. Again, if they have a question, they go to Google. They go to the dictionary to get the answer. They don't come to me. They don't wait for me. So a lot of students, they expect me to, they send me a message. They expect me to immediately answer them. I like students with initiative. You have a question. Yeah, you can ask me, but I prefer you check Google first or the dictionary first. And if that doesn't help you, then you come to me. So I like those kind of students. They check Google. I mentioned that they check Google themselves. Google has all the answers. A lot of questions students ask me, I just go to Google for you. So I'm a Googler for you. I don't know all the answers to English, so the first thing I do to some difficult questions is I just go to Google. And within 5 seconds, there's the answer. And I just copy, paste the answer. So I like students that can handle themselves. And very important, they create their own homework. They don't wait for me to give homework. They're keeping a diary, or they're practicing speaking, they're reading. They don't need the teacher to tell them what to do. They have initiative. They can do it themselves. So I like those students. And they suggest new activities. They don't wait for me to give an activity. They say, hey, teacher, why don't we do this? Hey, teacher, why don't we do that? They're taking initiative. I like these students. And the last one is the helper. They help other students. And what I think, this is lost. This idea, a lot of students don't understand this. When you are helping another student, you are learning so much by being a teacher. So a lot of students have an attitude, I'm not going to help that person. That's their own problem. But, when you are starting to teach English to someone lower than you, you yourself are learning so much. You are learning so much. So when I see people, students helping other students, wow, I am impressed. That's a good student. They engage other students. So a lot of people, especially in WhatsApp, they only want to talk to me because I'm a native speaker. They only want to talk to a native speaker. I don't have time to talk to everyone. So when students are talking to other students and they're helping each other, awesome. I really respect those kind of students. And they give practical support and advice to the teacher. So, I'm not perfect, and I love it when students give me support for what I'm doing and advice. Good, I say practical advice, stuff to help me, really help me. I love these students. All right, so those were 5 types of good students that I like. And your homework, write a comment and tell me which student you are. Choose only one type. And some of you are thinking, uh-oh, I'm not any type. Well, if you are not any type, which type would you like to be? Okay, so that's the homework. Comment below this video. I'm eager to see what you write, and please check out my next video, which I'm going to make in a moment, about the bad students. All right, so thanks for watching, and please do your homework.